with limited numbers too, especially with the Rep girls away.
Yeah, it's always a different challenge for us. We got 5 away, so just coming up with new ways to kind of keep it fresh. Obviously around the bye as well, we've had this will be our second weekend with no game, so just trying to think of a few different things and different ways to keep the girls engaged and firing and ready for Adelaide next weekend.
Excellent, excellent. So saying that too, are you happy with the start of the season though? 2 very good wins against very good opposition, but falling to Wanderers in like a banana slip game too. Like how have you assessed the start of the season so far?
Yeah, I mean, I think starting out 2 from 3 is a positive thing, and I don't think we probably played our best football in any 3 of those games. So the breaks kind of come at a good time for us to really work on a few things, albeit with some players missing. But yeah, anytime you can start the season off with more wins and losses, it's a positive thing. But yeah, there's definitely areas that we are working on very hard out there in the heat to improve on. And yeah, just looking forward to getting back into some games and really playing for some points.
Excellent. So with the talent that's gone through to representative football, you're growing more and more confident that there's more pathways going through for women's football within Queensland?
I think in terms of the pathway, it's something that Queensland's done historically quite well. I think about half of those Matildas, that are playing in the games are from Queensland. We've seen the rise of Sean, we've seen Grace come through. Someone like Zara Kruger as well. Tish Woods kind of came out of nowhere. So, there's enough examples of people taking different pathways in the state. Some going through the NPL system, some coming through QAS. So it's something I take a lot of pride in, contributing to the national team. So to see those girls get selected, plays for Kira as well, to get selected in that squad, and then hopefully they can perform on the international stage and represent Roar on that stage as well.
Brilliant, brilliant. So sort of last question on Western Sydney. So like obviously you've reviewed the game too. It just weren't as sharp as the last couple of games too. What have you sort of taken out of that game too, and looking forward to Adelaide very soon?
Yeah, I think it was just a bad day at the office, to be honest. I've watched the game that many times, and I think you just have those days sometimes in football. It came at a strange time and kind of came out of nowhere, but those things happen in football. But we've identified a few things, I guess, structurally and I guess mentality-wise that we've definitely addressed over the last 10 days, and looking to continue doing that over the next 10 days before we go to Adelaide next Sunday. But no, I've moved on. Obviously, it was disappointing, but I just think it was one of those days, and the girls are really, really hungry, as are the staff, to kind of make up for that performance.
Excellent. And we're just touching on Adelaide too, will there be many changes within the squad too? Like Momo's coming back from suspension too. Will you look to be giving her game time, whether it's in the starting 11 or off the bench?
Yeah, look, the best 11 will play. I think that's the message from me. I don't know, last year with the injuries we had, we didn't really have the luxury of being able to rotate and have competition for spaces, but the girls know that every position is up for grabs. So whatever 11 is going to give us the best chance of winning the game, and that's the 11 players that'll play. So everybody is competing for their spot. Obviously, with 5 away, we got to see how they pull up when they come back from national team duty. So there's quite a few variables, but yeah, it's really, for me, it's pretty clear. The 11 that gives us the best chance of winning will be starting on Sunday against Adelaide.
Excellent. And finally, what's the team goal for the next block of games coming through? Like there's some big games coming through against some good opposition. So what's the plan for this block coming through?
Look, it's a bit of a strange year, to be honest. We've got 2 games and it's pretty much 6 weeks, and then in January we have, I think, 8 games. So it presents different sorts of challenges, but next block, I guess you want to call it, is only 2 games. We've got Adelaide and Newcastle, so the the goal is 6 points from those 2 games, nothing less. Leading into that really busy period in January where we're going to need the entire squad. 8 games, it's pretty much a game every 4 or 5 days. So it's going to be challenging, but I'm confident with the depth that we have across the squad this year, we'll be able to handle it. But yeah, for Adelaide and Newcastle, it's win-win.